So one of the biggest challenges that salespeople have is finding enough time during the day to get it all done, right? You always end up running out of time and not having everything done that you wanted to get done because there's always something else you could do. You could do more prospecting, you could do more proposals, you could do more follow-up, you could do more studying of those skills, you could study your industry-related craft. You could be working on events for customers. You can be working on writing content, like creating content, blog posts, video posts, whatever it is. There's just never enough time to get it all done because you could always do something else. So just got done writing a post. It's actually about a week old now, but talk about 5 different ways to basically create more time during your day, and wanted to go through those really quickly. And then you can check it out at cfmsalesacademy.com. So the first one is Uber. So if you think about it and you're driving a 15, 20, 30-minute drive across town, first of all, it's not safe to be emailing and texting and driving. So Uber is a safer way to do this because we all are probably bad about being on our phones while we drive. But in an Uber, you can put your face down in your phone or in your laptop and actually get work done. And while it looks like it costs more to take an Uber than it does to drive, it actually will probably be cheaper and you'll get a lot more done. Voice is huge. So I hardly ever now myself use my contacts in my phone to find people. You can just tell your voice assistant to call somebody, to text somebody, to set a timer, to remind yourself to do something the next day, to look at the weather, check your calendar. There's so many things you can do now with voice, and it saves you 10 seconds here, 20 seconds here, a minute here, and eventually it ends up making up a ton of extra time. Writing out your to-do list the night before. The morning before works too, but the night before is even better. And writing down what are the 2 or 3 or 4 things you want to get done the next day. What are the big rocks you want to get moving? And if you write that down the night before, it really helps you focus during the day and avoid all the distractions like social media and email and other distractions throughout the day. Delegate. So this is a big one, and it's not an easy one to do. You can easily think, well, I just need to delegate more and I'm going to pass the stuff off. But delegating is a skill that needs to get built, and you need to practice it and work on it. Study other people who are really good delegators. And then last thing is the implement the touch it once rule. And it's the last thing in our blog, but there's plenty of other ways to save time. But I heard about this rule in Chet Holmes' book, The Ultimate Sales Machine. And it is such a good rule if you can follow it. And what it talks about, or the idea of the rule, is when you get an email, is probably the most common time to use it. But you open up your email inbox, and let's just say you've got 10, 15, 20 unread emails. What can happen is you go through and you look at all your emails, the subject lines, you open the ones that look the most intriguing, and then you read it, and then you click unread, and you go to another one, you read it, you click unread, and you spend all this time going back and forth and not being productive. So the touch it once rule states when you touch it once. You read it, and if it will take you a longer time, if you realize that this is a 1 or 2 or 3 hour project, then put it on your list to look at later in the day or when you have more time. But other than that, just respond to the email, delegate it, delete it, get rid of it, finish it, and move on, and it's going to save you so much time. So those are the 5 ways to create more time in your day to get the stuff done you need to get done. Have an awesome day. Check out the blog, cfmsalesacademy.com, and have a good one. We'll check you later. Bye.